Did you feel this way when you fell in love with Jean?
Oh, look. I've felt that way lots of times.
He's a producer?
Okay. We are back. We are back once again. Ball Central Podcast, WWE Pod, the day before the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia. We're here to give you our predictions. If you're new here, welcome. We are live right now on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. And if you're listening to audio, thank you for tuning in on Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Spotify for podcasters. We have a lot to go over today. 4 matches on the card for the Royal Rumble. The women's Royal Rumble, AJ versus Gunther, retirement match potentially. Drew versus Sammy for the title, and then the men's Rumble. Me and my boy Elijah, Mr. E. Loden. How we doing today?
Chilling, man. How you doing?
Good. Good. Always happy to talk with you in any type of capacity. Sports, life, etc. So, hey. Let's see. Yeah, we have a good amount to talk about. We're going to give you our predictions for everything on the card. But we're going to start off with the Women's Rumble. We're basically going to give our 2 to 3 surprises for entrance, our final 4, and our winner. And also, since we're recording on a school night, Lando Rhodes would not be able to be here. So he wrote down his predictions and gave them to me. So I'm going to kick things off with me and his same pick for surprise entrance. Paige. She was showing training footage on IG like a couple of days ago, so I think she's priming to get a return. So yeah, I'm gonna go. Me and Lando are gonna go with that one as our first entrant / surprise.
You're not going first?
Oh no, yeah, I did. I said me and Lando picked Paige. We that was a group. We both picked Paige in our first one. So yeah, might as well 2 birds with 1 stone.
My first women's surprise entrant, I'm going to go with the return of Bianca Belair. She's been gone for almost 8-9 months now, so it's time to come back. I think she's healthy.
True. Lando also picked Bianca Belair as one of her surprise entrances. I'm gonna go with. I think we get a little twin magic for the Royal Rumble. I think we get Nikki Bella returning at the Rumble, but I also think we get Brie Bella as well. I think they do a little twin magic under the ring type of thing, where Nikki Bella almost gets eliminated. She goes under the bottom rope, then goes under the ring. Brie Bella comes out, surprise to many. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nikki Bella. And Brie Bella.
Right. Yeah. My next surprise. There's so many women that's on the roster already that I don't see why they wouldn't be in the match. I'm gonna go with the NXT call up who just came back to NXT, but I'm gonna go with Jada Parker.
Miss Parker. Yeah. Speaking of NXT call ups, Lando Rhodes has JC Jane, the NXT Women's Champion, to be called up in the match. I don't think she'll be called up to the main roster, but I think she'll be called up to fight in the match. Also, he also had an honorable mention of Miss Blake Monroe there as well, because I know he loves Blake Monroe. So, but for me, NXT call-ups, I'm gonna go Lola Vice. I think Vice City makes an appearance because she was heavily featured on the NXT. I think she gets her shine in the Rumble. Let's see.
Do I have another woman that could be a surprise here? I really don't have any names here. I'm not gonna lie. It's tough. It's tough for the women's side for me because a lot of them don't end up on TV. Period.
Yep.
I'm gonna just go with another NXT call up and just say Kalani Jordan.
True.
Maybe she makes another appearance. I think she was in there last year.
Also, yeah, it was her, Lash, Jada, and somebody else. Yeah, but I'm gonna go with my last one. NXT call up Sol Ruka. I think
Mhm.
Sol Ruka makes a surprise. I think she will be the female Kofi once she gets called up because she was apparently missing from NXT on Tuesday. Zarya had a match with Thea Hale, tried to call her. She wasn't available. Ocon, one thing, she's in Saudi Arabia. So I'll go Sol.
Okay. The only other name that I would have, sorry, she's not really a surprise at this point because she's been back, but AJ Lee. I don't see why she wouldn't be in the Rumble, but she's been off TV for so long. So I guess we can call that a surprise, but yeah.
Also, honorable mention Tiffany Stratton, the same reason.
Yeah.
So, okay. Also, we also have our final four prediction of who's going to be of the last four women standing in the Rumble. Lando Rhodes has Bianca Belair, the tag champs, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley, and also Liv Morgan. For me, I have Jordan Grace, Liv Morgan, Bianca Belair, Rhea Ripley, and was that four? Bianca, Rhea, Liv, and Jordan Grace. Yep, those are my four.
I'm gonna give a completely different answer from y'all. I will go with Bianca. I'm also gonna go with Liv. The other two names that I'm gonna go with are I don't think Rhea ends up in the final four. I think the Kabuki Warriors somehow get her out of there.
I see that.
So to fill Rhea's spot, I'm gonna actually roll with, since I think AJ's gonna be in here, I'm gonna go with her. I feel like she answers probably 29 or 30 anyway. So I wouldn't mind seeing her get in there, mixing it up with Becky. Because they had a little story going on, unless they're really scrapping all of that. And for the fourth name, I'll go with somebody who I think is a workhorse and deserves more. Maybe not. I can say more TV time because I don't really see the women on TV that much. But Jordan Grace, I think she is actually going to end up in that final four. I do like that name. But yeah, so I'm going to roll with Bianca, Liv, AJ, and Jordan Grace.
Gotcha. And for the winner, Lando has Bianca Belair. Yep. I think it's a good choice. I feel like she's a heavy on favorite this year with coming back. Hopefully the figure's okay because I've seen her IG and her social feed and her showing off that finger. Ooh, nasty. But for me, I'm going Liv. I think she's been the finalist a lot of times already. I think 2 or 3 times in a row for years. So I think she finally gets her moment. I think she finally gets the Rumble win.
Okay. I actually have the same winner. I'm going with Liv as well. Everybody knows she's my favorite WWE women's superstar. I don't see AJ winning. I think AJ's actually all for putting the younger talent over at this point. I don't see Bianca winning because she can just win the chamber again. I think somebody on Raw has to win, and Jordan Grace, she's already in a program with Jay Cargill, so I don't see her winning. And the other name, like I said, AJ. Granted, she's on Raw, but I think she has a storyline going with Becky, and then Bianca, she can just win the chamber. So I'm gonna roll with Liv Morgan as well.
Nice. Okay, those are our winners for the Women's Royal Rumble. And just a reminder, if you're watching this live on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch, this is a recorded live. So if you try to say hi to us, we appreciate it. We are recording live. We're recording this Wednesday night, but I'll probably try to be in the chat so I can say hi back and talk to y'all. So just as a heads up, recorded live. That's what we do for all the WWE pods. But if you do want to catch us live, NBA and NFL pods, Tuesdays and Thursdays, I think Tuesdays around 8 for an NBA, and NFL while it's still here, 3 or 4, or depending on times. But yeah, around 3 or 4 for NFL. So if you want to see us and talk to us live, NFL and NBA is the way to go. Next up, the supposed retirement match for AJ Styles versus Gunther. Gunther wins. AJ is retired. AJ wins. He still gets to fight another day. So yeah, I thought this was weird that they did this match so early because apparently Gunther is trying to be the legend killer now, just retire everybody. He retired Goldberg. He retired John Cena. and he wants AJ Styles to be next on that list. And with how early this is, I don't think there's a possible way that AJ Styles loses this match. 2026 just started. We're still in damn January, so I think AJ definitely wins some way somehow. I don't know how. Hopefully by submission, because apparently Gunther's weakness is him tapping out. So hopefully he can get like a calf raiser on him or something. But yeah, me and Lando both have AJ surviving another match and winning to not be retired. So.
And this might just be a curse. We might be cursing AJ. I'm going with AJ as well. It's too early in the year. I feel like he's going to retire post SummerSlam. Like, don't get me wrong. This would be a great way to get a lot of heat on Gunther.
Yep, even worse than John Cena.
Yeah. But I'm going to roll with AJ here. I think AJ gets it done.
True. Okay, next match. We got the WWE Men's Undisputed Championship. Drew McIntyre. He is the new champion. He won it off of Cody Rhodes in the 3 stages of Hell match, and the last match, the Steel Cage, thanks to a Jacob Fatu distraction. We'll say that. So now he's the champ, and he will be facing Sami Zayn, who won it in a fatal 4-way match on Saturday Night Main Event against Trick Williams, Randy Orton, and Damon Priest. So, yeah, I mean, I love Sami Zayn's underdog story, even though I think they do it repeatedly sometimes. But I think Drew gets a nice little run here with the championship because he has been a hell of a heel, probably one of the best heels, if not the best heel in the company for a while now. So he deserves a little burn on the title. So I'm going to go Drew, and so does Lando.
Yeah, I'm rolling with Drew as well. It's way too early to take the belt off of him. He just won it. I think the only thing about it is this is a great way to enter Sami into the world title picture, but I don't see him as a world champion. I'm not sure if the company sees him as a world champ either, but great way to enter him into the picture, bring him in the mix. You know how they did LA Knight. I just don't think he'll ever end up actually getting over that hump.
Sadly. Oh, because I heard you finally saw Unreal.
Yeah, I did. Listen. I understand. LA Knight messed up the spot. I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but he did. So
yeah, very, very painful.
When you mess up spots, this is what happened to Kofi Kingston, I think, in 2010 or 2011. Him and Randy Orton had a match. Kofi Kingston messed up the spot. Randy Orton got mad and went back to Gorilla. They hashed it out or whatever. But, like, you get caught messing up a spot like that, not going to be in the picture. So
same with Lyra, I'm guessing?
Huh?
Same with Lyra?
I don't think Lyra's in the same boat here.
Because of her SummerSlam match?
That was more of an equipment malfunction than her messing up a spot.
Yeah, those damn, what's it called? Wire thick cables. So, yeah.
But, yeah, equipment malfunction is not messing up a spot. LA actually messed up the spot in the way they wanted it done. Rollins wasn't happy about it either. So, yeah, go watch WWE Unreal though. It was pretty good show. I didn't even watch season 1 yet.
You should.
But season 2 was good.
Yep, season 3 is going to be the back half of John Cena's retirement tour, and I really want to know if they talk about like Brock Lesnar and other stuff because I want to know they're thinking of why that back half happened the way it did. So hopefully they talk about some stuff. So yeah. And lastly, 4 matches because obviously the Rumbles are going to be long as hell, 1 hour each, like Elijah said. The men's Rumble. Who is your first surprise entrant?
The men's Rumble is a little different from the women's Rumble because the men really have way too many people on the roster. So I don't have a lot of surprises for the men. But the first name, honestly, let's just go with your list because I think we have the same list at this point. I'm not trying to step on your toes with who I pick, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same people.
Gotcha. I'm going to go with one of Landon's picks first, and we do have some similar picks, but I'm going to go with the pick for Landon that we did not agree on. Bad Bunny. Why would Bad Bunny be in this list when he's performing literally in 2 weeks He's literally performing the weekend after.
Doing the halftime show for the Super Bowl.
Yes, the Super Bowl is going to be the week after the Royal Rumble. Why would he risk a chance of injury when he's going to perform the weekend after?
Yeah, Bad Bunny will not be in this match,
I
unfortunately.
tell you, kids say the darndest things, right?
If we're gonna give a celebrity though, I would say Jelly Roll has a better shot of being there.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, because he had a decent match with, especially with the background when we saw it on Real with Jelly Roll and Randy Orton and Drew and Logan. He worked his ass off.
Yep.
Good for him. But yeah, that was Lando's pick with Bad Bunny. Yeah, I agree. If it was celebrity, it'd be Jelly Roll because he was been the most recently involved. But my official first pick, Y2J, Break the Walls Down, Chris Jericho. A lot of people expected him to be at the Raw Netflix anniversary show, but did not show up. So I think he makes his return here. Hopefully in a type of character where he does like the list or maybe like shiny electronic jacket Y2J. Hopefully. I do not want to see the learning tree or like one of the older age Y2J characters. So
I don't think we'll ever see the learning tree version because that's an AEW thing.
I hope not. Or something like it. So
I think they have the character rights for that. So I think we're good.
okay. Oh, also, did you see Tommaso Ciampa's now in AEW?
I saw that earlier and I was confused because I didn't ever
His contract's not exist anymore. Like, did he pulled a Ricky Saints? He was a free agent that he showed up like 2 days after.
I didn't even know he was a free agent. That's what kind of threw me off.
Yeah.
But now I'm really wondering like where's the other half of DIY? Where's Gargano?
He's been on the show. Yeah, I think last week he faced off against one of the what's it called? What's that tag team name? He faced off against Nathan Frazier last Friday.
Again, your contract could have expired. You didn't have to have a 90-day non-compete. When your contract expires, you don't have the 90-day non-compete. It's only when you get fired.
Yeah, because I don't know if he's gonna have like an infraction like Andrade did. Because a couple days ago he put out like a heartfelt response saying I'm leaving, yada yada yada, and then 2 days after he's on AEW. This is crazy. He might have pulled an Andrade.
Hey, we'll see what happens, man.
Yep. Because then Andrade just got back on AEW TV. So yeah, we'll see. Let's see. Who's your surprise entrance, or did you already say it? Your first one.
I said we're gonna go with your list because I don't really have a lot of names.
Oh, yeah, okay. Gotcha.
If you want me to throw out a name, I'll just say I'll say Seth Rollins. I think it got ruined on ESPN, but I think he does show up.
Gotcha. Yeah, they kept like repeatedly asking him, "Aren't you injured?" Yeah. They did not get the gist of the business. So that's I understand why they messed up a little bit, but yeah. Next up on Lando's list, another weird answer. Like I said, he's 14. He's a child. He doesn't know too much. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah, no.
If you saw his WrestleMania match, you could understand why. And that was 4 or 5 years ago. Imagine how his body is now. Yeah, no.
I'm not even gonna say that because the WrestleMania match wasn't bad. Maybe KO carried, but it wasn't a bad match.
His knees were shot, giving Vince McMahon that stunner.
I mean that's true. Like I said, I just don't see him in this match at all. I'll throw out a BS name right here. Great Khali.
Or Davari. That makes sense. Yeah, they're there.
Yeah. That could be very interesting.
Yeah. Also, it's weird that they so happen to sign a Saudi Arabian wrestler the week of the Royal Rumble. I feel like he might make an appearance.
He might make an appearance on the show. Might be some pre-show. I don't think he'll necessarily be in the Rumble though.
It'd be a great pop for that crowd. So I mean, we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what happens.
Yeah. My second one, I'm gonna go with someone me and Landon also picked on similar picks. Jeff Hardy. Hopefully it's one of his good theme songs as well. I don't think he has a bad theme song, but yeah, definitely one of the WWE original theme songs. But yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I think he did have a tag match against Dark State NXT Tag Champs a while back ago. So he has been on WWE television. So I'm hoping to actually capitalize that and brought him over to Saudi to have a little showcase for the Rumble. So I'm going Jeff Hardy. Me and Lando.
All right. I was actually gonna say that name too. I think I'm out of names, man.
Yeah.
A lot of this Rumble is gonna be a lot of the guys that are already on the roster. Rock, Roman, those guys are gonna be there. The entire division's gonna be there. So if I gotta throw out a celebrity name, I can throw out another one. I think maybe Speed makes another appearance.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah.
Also, he's currently in Africa.
Oh yeah, I thought he was leaving. I thought he already left. Yeah, I can see that.
He could have just left Africa and went to Saudi Arabia.
Yep. Also, Lando has Dolph Ziggler as well.
Dolph Ziggler?
He was just on WWE television too.
Well, depending on where he was in Africa last, a Saudi Arabia flight isn't going to be that bad. So it's possible he just ends up going over there and makes an appearance. He's been working with Randy, as we all saw.
Yep.
He could probably actually work some time in the Rumble instead of just getting thrown out immediately. Yeah.
Also, I think Powerhouse Hobbs shows up. I think you said it earlier. On the previous recording.
Oh, yeah, Powerhouse Hobbs could definitely show up. Yeah, they just signed him, I believe. So
if Ciampa can show up to AEW short notice, why can't Hobbs at this point? Maybe that's a trade. Like you get him early and we get him early.
Never know.
Yeah. Also, NXT call-ups before we give up our final four. Hopefully we get Ricky Saints. I want to see Ricky Saints in the Rumble.
I agree with Ricky Saints. He's been on AEW already, their main show, so I don't see. I feel like NXT was probably like a little polishing for him. I know Obafemi will be there in the Rumble for sure. That's locked in. Another NXT call-up. Ethan Page really could just use the call-up, but I think he's the current champion, so
yeah,
makes no sense to call him up right now.
They need him there in NXT with Trick. Others moving up, so they need him and Saints there.
And a lot of the big names from NXT did move up, so
yep. Javon, Trick, Oba.
Yeah, so I'll just say Oba as the only one because he's been off of NXT and he hasn't been on the main roster yet, so I think he shows up.
Gotcha. Okay, so moving on to the final four of the men's Rumble. Lando has. Wow, I'm surprised he has this. Roman Reigns. I'm surprised he hasn't been his final four. Not going to lie to you. See, he understands the aura of Roman Reigns. He understands how powerful the person he is. So he's getting smarter. Roman, Braun Breaker, Cody Rhodes, and of course Cody Rhodes is there, and Obafemi.
Okay. You want to give yours?
Yeah, I'm going to go with Braun Breaker. I'm going with Obafemi as well. And I think Powerhouse Hobbs is going to be a Final Four candidate here. A surprise Final Four candidate. And then I'm going to go with, I hate to say it, but I think Brock Lesnar is also in the Final Four.
So you just gave 5 names.
I did?
Yeah.
Braun, Oba, Brock Lesnar, and Powerhouse Hobbs.
You said Roman.
I said it for Lando, not me.
No, you said Roman.
I said Roman. I said, my fault. Yeah, so, okay, Braun Breaker, Obafemi, Brock Lesnar, Powerhouse Hobbs.
So who do you have winning then?
Oh, Braun Breaker.
Wow, really?
Yeah, I think
I can see him getting the Rumble win, but I actually don't think he'll win. The internet got me buying into the hype. My winner, actually, I'll just give my Final Four first. My Final Four is Braun Breaker. My Final Four, another Final Four member is Roman Reigns. Another Final Four member is Obafemi, who I think will be the Iron Man. My last Final Four member is not Cody Rhodes. It is not Powerhouse Hobbs. My last Final Four member is actually going to be, drum roll please, no drum roll needed, Seth Rollins.
Oh, I was about to do it. Damn it. Yeah, I can see that.
I think the Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker story is what ends up getting Braun Breaker eliminated.
I can see that for sure.
And I know Roman and Seth don't get along, but Roman's vendetta against Seth will get Seth eliminated and Braun eliminated. And then you can't just give Obafemi the win in his first Rumble, can you? You could, but they won't. So Roman will be my winner.
You know what's funny? Lando has Roman winning as well.
Hey, man.
That's crazy.
Star power is undeniable.
Yep. He got a Cody Rhodes fan to pick Roman Reigns as a Rumble winner. Does Roman need that win though?
Statistically, probably.
Because I feel like if he does win the Rumble, he has to win a championship at Mania, right?
I think he only has two. I think he only has one Rumble win. I think he needs another one for his resume.
Yeah, I can see it.
Because it just helps him put him on, like, it puts him on par with the greats. Like, Randy has 2 wins. Stone Cold, I think, has 3, actually. Shawn Michaels has 2. Cody has 2.
Yeah. So I'm guessing,
there's only a few people. There's only a few people that have 2 Royal Rumble wins. So.
Gotcha. So this is more of a legacy building Rumble, not a storytelling Rumble.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see it.
But at the same time, like, it does tell a story. So.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got the list here if you want it. Hulk Hogan, Shawn Michaels, John Cena, Batista, Triple H, Randy Orton, Edge, Brock Lesnar, and Cody Rhodes.
For how many times? 2 or 3?
2-time winners. Charlotte Flair is also a 2-time winner for the women's side.
Who has the most?
Stone Cold has 3.
And that's it? No one else?
No one else.
Oh, okay. I thought, yeah.
Nobody else has 2. Stone Cold has 3.
Gotcha. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I'm hoping for some good surprises for the Rumble. And you know how Triple H is always before a PLE or a big event. This is going to change the landscape. Yada, 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 yada. Expect some great surprises. And most of the time,
I don't know about surprises. I think it'll be a bunch of fun spots, but maybe the surprise is that they extend the men's Rumble to 40. Oh, I think Phil has frozen again. Please hold. All right. I say please hold. Y'all didn't even realize the difference, probably. We are back. Phil froze. He's right back up here.
Horizon.
Yeah. But yeah, we were just talking about our Royal Rumble winners. I got Roman. You have
Braun Breaker.
And Landon has Roman as well. I mean, it'll be interesting to see what happens. Do you have anything else you wanted to talk about when it comes to WWE in terms of booking, storytelling?
Did you watch the Unreal show?
Yeah, I did. I did watch it. I finished it.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for anybody who didn't watch it.
Oh, yeah, sure.
I'll just say I understand why LA Knight has never gotten over that hump and why he's not in the main event picture any longer.
Hopefully he comes back in the Rumble.
Yeah, he should be back by the Rumble.
Yeah, he's been off TV for a little bit. Also,
I think we also have to remember just to say, sorry to cut you off, but just to say, these guys are still people. They have their own families and things going on. So I think it's a little fair if they're off TV, especially around the holidays. They get a little time off sometimes. You just deserve it.
Right. Did you happen to see the new WWE 2K26 covers?
I saw the cover, Triple H.
Did you see the other 2?
I did not see the other 2.
It's a Monday Night Wars cover and an Attitude Era cover.
You said what?
It's
Monday Night Wars.
Yeah, there's 3 total covers.
Triple H, Monday Night Wars, and what?
And what's it called? Attitude Era.
Oh, okay.
And guess who's on all 3 covers?
Triple H.
That is crazy narcissism.
He doesn't control the game.
Are you sure? I thought I could have sworn he has a say somewhat, right?
He's the creative face of WWE.
Right.
He does not control the game. 2K controls the game. They control who goes on the cover. NBA doesn't control who goes on the cover of NBA 2K. The NFL doesn't control who goes on the cover of Madden.
That's true. I think it's crazy that he's on all 3 covers so far.
I mean, this is a time where nowadays what they do is they pick. They're not just picking new superstars. They're not just picking like the Romans, the Codys, the Jey Usos, the LA Knights, the Braun Breakers. No, they're picking the older superstars that they never really got to give flowers to, and they're giving them like a showcase mode. So,
yep.
I think that's the difference.
Yeah, because I think CM Punk I think there's a leaked cover and CM Punk's on the cover. I believe. I could be wrong on that though.
I mean, you also have to realize that they give out different versions of the game. So the standard version could have CM Punk on there.
Yeah.
The deluxe could have Triple H, and the super deluxe would have like Attitude Era or something.
Yeah.
I want to point out that I don't play the game anymore. So
that's true. Retired.
Yeah, I sat out this year, and I missed it a little bit, but as the year goes on, you really got to sit and realize how many times do I actually open this game. And I didn't open it that much unless I was going to play with Phil. Pause. But yeah, there was just not a time where I really played the game that much. So
yeah,
it just didn't make sense to buy it this year.
We did 2 weeks of my GM and called it a day.
Yeah. And this is exactly how you feel about MLB. Like, if you're really being honest, you don't open to play it that much unless you're playing co-op with me and TJ, or if you're playing like what's the other game mode that we're playing?
Diamond Dynasty.
Diamond Dynasty with Lawrence and them. So like,
well, to be fair, I did play every week because I recorded content. That's the only reason why.
Okay, Phil's just not good at MLB. Let's just say that.
Not at all.
So
I'm giving it one last chance though this year. Last chance.
Oh, I thought you did say that actually. No, you did.
Yeah, if I can't make it out the mud with a pitcher, I am calling it a career.
Yeah, whereas I could make it out the mud in any, with any position. I'm good at the game. So.
Yep. But I'm ass naturally at baseball anyway, so and Elijah's a lot better at real life baseball as well. So it's just a better sport for him.
I play real life baseball, so.
Yeah, I'm more 2K Madden.
I mean, look, Phil's way better than me at 2K. He's also way better than me. He's probably way better than me at Madden. I haven't bought a Madden since Madden 21.
Yeah.
He's probably way better than me at the wrestling game as well, being that I haven't played in 2 years. So.
Yep, and you have NASCAR, MLB, probably any. What else? Any shooting game for sure.
Any shooting game, I'm better than Phil for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm ass at shooting games.
It's not even close.
Yeah, I'm ass at shooting games. That's why I play Fort like here and there, and like I suck at Call of Duty and stuff like that. Yeah, shooting games are not my forte.
Yeah, but it is what it is. Everybody has their thing.
Yeah,
and speaking of all these games, make sure you check out our gaming channel. It features mostly Phil. Sometimes I get to take over and play games, but I actually just don't game that much. I work a lot of nights. I'm just off tonight, so I don't really have the time to game. But yeah.
So yeah, I also, if you want to see the covers for 2K, I put them in the chat. Heads up. The 2 ones that you don't know about, the Monday Night Wars and the Attitude Era ones. So yeah. But for that, obviously, we don't want to spoil anything from the Unreal thing. But honestly, not much from WWE. I know you're not here every week for the WWE pod that me and Lando does. So, I mean, is there anything that's been on your mind for booking and stuff like that?
Not really. Um, I'm a little confused at the Adam Pierce thing, where that story's going with who called him or whatever.
Yeah, it's gonna be a laptop GM, like 10 years ago, or even more. That was probably more than 10 years ago.
It was way more than 10 years ago. It might be 15 at this point, actually. But yeah, I don't know. I'm confused at where that story's going. I'll say the Kit Wilson thing is kind of it's not working. Like, I get what they're trying to do. They're just trying to get him over with a little gimmick or whatever. It's not working.
I did not know. I did not know Elton Prince had neck fusion surgery.
Yeah, he broke his neck last year. You didn't remember that, did you?
No, I found out because he did an interview with Chris Van Lee, whatever his name is. Yeah, he had neck fusion surgery. That's when I first found out. Like when I saw it today or yesterday.
Yeah, he broke his neck. I think it was a match with the Creed brothers.
Ooh, so that's why people were complaining about the Creed brothers.
I think so.
Damn. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. If he does come back.
I don't think he is coming back, but you never know. But speedy recovery if you can come back. Other than that, though, yeah, I have nothing much for WWE for real. I'm tired because of how they did the retirement tour for Cena. I'm kind of just now watching the show, not trying to speculate on anything, just watching whatever happens.
Yeah. Plus, Unreal kind of like brings to light a lot of things, how they operate and how they think in these writing rooms.
Yep.
Yeah, a lot of decisions I definitely question, especially with some of the stuff they write on the whiteboard. Definitely, like maybe they could have went somewhere else instead of here. But
Look, it is what it is. We can't dwell on the past. You just got to move on. Did you freeze again? Oh no, you didn't. I was about to say.
did I?
No, you didn't. You're good. But yeah, let us know down in the comments who you guys have winning the Royal Rumbles. You know, any discrepancies you might have about Final Fours, winners. Let us know what you think about Gunther and AJ.
Please. Also, with before we head out, the Unreal thing, it makes me now look at like how the wrestler, like how the people around the ring communicate. Like if they hold their ears, like are they actually checking in on something if something went wrong, or they're directing them on the match? Because yeah, that was a whole new point of view for me at least, with how like the refs work in the ring.
So I mean, as everybody says, you know, WWE is a live action soap opera. I always knew the refs were giving cues, like, you know, you hear them talking, saying, "Hey, get off the ropes, blah blah blah," all that stuff like that, right? But you know, they all communicate inside the ring. They're all talking under their breath. They're all like professionals at this. So like a lot of the times, the refs are also telling them like, "Hey, time to get to this spot because you only got like 5 minutes left." You know, it's all communication. It's all a big show, and it doesn't work without the refs either. So shout out the refs.
Yep.
Shout out Charles Robinson, who took that bump like a man.
Yep. Shout out to all the other refs too. They doing their thing.
Yep.
So hey, any other words? Are we good?
Oh no, man. Like I said, like I always say, drink your water.
Yep.
Get money, man. Stay prayed up.
Yep. For me, hey, it's tough. I can't watch the Rumble, so a lot of notifications will be turned off, so I don't get spoiled with anything. But knowing me, I probably will forget and randomly open up my socials and see a spoiler. So fingers crossed for me. Yeah, just a reminder. This show is this pod will be uploaded on Friday because the Rumble will be Saturday around 2. So feel free to tune in on whatever provider you have to watch the Rumble. And hey, feel free to show some love to the gaming channel, like Elijah said. All our other social media platforms to stay up to date with everything. Feel free to show love to the YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch to stay up to date to all our podcast content. And yeah, with NFL almost done, we're going to be pivoting some things around. So feel free to stay tuned to learn about what we're pivoting around. So yeah, with that being said, from me and Mr. Eloading, enjoy the rest of y'all day. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to whoever is watching the recorded lives. I don't know who's tuning in right now off of the chats, but if you are, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate the support. We also hit 500 subscribers on the pod channel on YouTube earlier this week or last week. I forgot when. But yeah, those of you who has gave your time and subscriptions to us, thank you. We appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Yep. So hey, with that being said, that's the final goodbye. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next week for our Royal Rumble recap. And we are out. Deuces.
He's a producer?
Hey. Look, they say good days are coming soon. I'm just tired of waiting. And tears falling in my prayers. I've been crying for patience. I'm scarred. I gotta live the rest of my life with abrasions. You can't convince me that time isn't wasting. I feel like Hamilton the way I've been writing these pages. So you can call me, but you best be on time with the payments. So you can turn this off if you don't like what I'm saying. Or if these lines are too basic. Just know my life getting crazy. Times is getting harder, that could really spark an artist. And I ain't giving up for nothing, I just try my hardest. I say a prayer for the ones departed. A cold world, I just want to show how pure my heart is. But I see the comments, stories going around about the kid, but I'm so